Hey everyone, Jay Haynes with the Film Sensei YouTube channel. Today we're diving into the 5 most important nodes you need to know in DaVinci Resolve's Fusion page. If you've ever opened Fusion and saw that spider web of nodes and thought, what is happening? Don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what these key nodes do, but you'll actually know how to use them in your own projects. Today we'll cover the background node, the text plus node, the merge node, the mask node, and the transform node. Let's jump in. Let's start with the background node. This is one of the simplest but most important nodes in Fusion. Think of it as your blank canvas. When you drag a background node into the flow and connect it to the media out, it gives you a solid background color to build on. You can change color, adjust the alpha for transparency, and even add gradients or masks. I'm going to actually make this into a gradient, and selecting this one, I will go ahead and make it blue, and then selecting this side, I will make that black. Also, I will go ahead and slide the transparency down to 0 so that it is a solid here and then completely transparent on this side. In today's example, I'm going to create a lower third. So my background node is going to be that colored bar that's behind the text. So remember, the background node is your foundation. Everything else you create often starts on top of that. Next up is the text plus node. The text plus node gives you access to advanced controls, shading, character level animations, and things like that. Of course, you can change things like fonts, size, color, and other aspects of the text, like adding a drop shadow. If you're making motion graphics, the text plus node is non-negotiable. It's the powerhouse of all your titles and animated text effects. The merge node is the glue that holds everything together. Anytime you want to combine two elements, you want to use a merge node. Think of it like layers in Photoshop or After Effects. The foreground, which is the green input, sits on top of the background, which is the yellow input. So if you merge a text plus node over the background node, your text appears on top of that background. You can add as many merges as you want, stacking multiple elements like images, text, or shapes all in one flow. The merge node is at the heart of Fusion. If you learn how to manage your merges properly, the rest of Fusion will start to make sense. The suite of mask nodes control what's visible and what's hidden. To be honest, the most powerful mask node is the polygon mask. However, today I'm only going to need to use a rectangle mask. By plugging this into the blue receptacle here, you can see that it has cut out the background. All I need to do now is just make a little bit of an adjustment here. I can do other things as well, like feathering the edges or inverting it, or even animating the points of a polygon mask for complex effects. But nothing like that I'll need to do today. It's one of the most powerful nodes in Fusion, and one of the most fun to experiment with. And finally, the transform node. This one's your precision tool for moving, scaling, and rotating elements without messing with the original settings. It's the perfect node for motion control and animation cleanup. You'll use it constantly once you get comfortable. Now I'm going to animate this so that it slides on and off the screen. I'll move forward about 3 frames and set a keyframe on the center point. Then I'll move back to the beginning and I will slide it off of the screen. Then I can come 3 frames from the end, set another keyframe, and then I can go to the end and again slide it clean off of the frame. Now when I come back out to the edit page, you can see that this lower third works like a charm. Master these 5 nodes and you'll have a solid foundation for anything you want to create in Fusion, from titles to motion graphics to compositing. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and let me know in the comments which node you want me to dive deeper into next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more DaVinci Resolve tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.